What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ, Prospect Profiles, Special Editions of the Beanpot. Right now we're going to focus in on Northeastern winger, Vinny Saponari. This is one of the most intriguing storylines from the Beanpot. We'll get to that, but a little bit on Saponari as a player. Product of the National Team Development Program. Had great numbers out there. Went in the fourth round, 94th overall, to the then Atlanta Thrashers in 2008. Now he's obviously a Winnipeg Jets prospect. Since that franchise took its talents to Manitoba. Just couldn't figure it out. It was brain cramp there for a second. But I enrolled at BU in 08-09 and won the national championship with that team as a freshman. Then, another year at BU, average almost a point a game. BU struggled that year, and then due to reasons we won't talk about on the show, because that's not what our job is. We're not the TMZ of Hockey East. Was dismissed from BU, and last year I played with the Dubuque Fighting Saints alongside one of my favorite players, Shane Walsh, and had a very good year out in Dubuque, average with over a point a game, 64 points in 56 games. He had 46 assists. His playmaking ability is unparalleled, and he's sees the ice phenomenally. But I netted 9 points in 11 playoff games as Dubuque won the Clark Cup. That's on par with the Stanley Cup, according to Shane Walsh. So that's what it's all about. And enrolled at Northeastern this year and has 19 points in 25 games. He's playing very well out there for the Huskies. They're hanging around 500, something you want to see from a team that's really doesn't have the great history that BU and BC does. They're playing well. They're hanging around 11-11-3. I think they'll make the Hockey East tournament, and once you get in, anything can happen. And I'm looking at his numbers at all levels have been very good. He's fourth on the team in scoring, and that's what you want to see. I mean, he's playing very, very well, even plus minus, which is another good thing to see. But I cannot. They're playing BC in the first game. BC is one of the best teams in the country. I don't know if they're gonna but they can pull the upset. Anything can happen in the tournament. Northeastern hasn't won it in forever and a day, so it'd be a good time for Northeastern to get back on the board in terms of winning the Beanpot. And I think it'll be very intriguing to see Northeastern and BU in the finals. It'll be full pun intended, a dogfight. Terriers Huskies was an attempt at humor, wasn't that good? But the intriguing storylines with him out there, I think they've blown it out of proportion. Obviously, the kid left BU. That's part of the past. But they got to keep bringing it up. I remember Northeastern's first game against BU earlier this year. They just kept harking on it. The bloggers and tweeters. I can understand that, but there was like a shift by shift analysis of what he was doing out there, and it's like, come on, seriously, really, and another thing I found intriguing: native of Powder Springs, Georgia. Not exactly a hockey hotbed, but hockey's. I think he's another example of the game expanding all over the country. You got kids from Georgia, California, Florida, making NHL rosters, and this kid, could be the next one. I really think he has a good shot of playing the show. HockeyFuture.com got him listed as the 11th prospect in the Winnipeg organization. I think that's about right. I think the character issues that got labeled on him hurt his stock in that organization, but they've stood by him. They haven't renounced their rights to him, and he's going to need one more year at Northeastern. He had to sit out last year due to the NCAA transfer rules, but he's got one more year of eligibility after this. I figure I'll stay at Northeastern. Hopefully help that team going forward, and I think he could have an NHL career as a third liner with good offensive vision. I think that's what he's projects to be. He's a tough kid. Just with the development team, we got into a tussle with the Russian kid there, the Kings, Lokhtianov. So, like I said, he doesn't shy away from the rough stuff. Plays a good two-way game, and just all-around good player. That's it for this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles Beanpot Special Edition on Vinny Saponari for Northeastern. Later, guys.